In these next examples, we're going to see a skill called annexing zeros in the product. So we've already seen that when adding and subtracting decimals because we've had to add zeros to add or subtract so that they all have the same amount of decimal places. But now we're going to be annexing zeros in the product, which means we're just going to be adding zeros or placing them either before or after numbers in the product. So let's look at example 4. And actually, they've already done it there, so it's a little hard to see how they've annexed the zeros. So we're going to do it over here to the side. So it asks us to find 2 times 18 thousandths. So I take my number 18 thousandths, because that is the most amount of digits, and write that first. I can just change the order. Okay, times 2, align it to the right. Now I'm going to start and do regular multiplication. So 2 times 8 is 16, regroup my 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Now I can see that if I just continue, I'm going to have 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, and really I don't have to waste my time because I just know everything else is going to be zeros. So what I can do is look now at my factors and see how many decimal places I have. So if I look up here, I have 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So that's how many I want to have in my product. 1, 2, and this is where I run into the issues. So since I stopped multiplying there, since I was just going to have zeros, okay, now I have to move 3 places, but I've run out of numbers to move it around. So I have to annex a 0 there and then move one more around it to put my decimal point. So my decimal point will go right there. And you always want to make sure you annex a 0 before your decimal point so that you can see that that's there as a placeholder, that there is no whole number and nothing gets written there by accident. So your final answer should be 36 thousandths, like what they got here. Now they're also showing you a nice skill here to check your multiplication if you'd like. So you can, since you know that multiplication is repeated addition, add those numbers up. So you know that 2 times 18 thousandths is the same as adding 18 thousandths twice. So if you did that, 8 plus 8 is 16, regroup. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3, 0 plus 0 is 0, and 0 plus 0 is 0, and you bring down your decimal point. So either way, you're going to get 36 thousandths, and you know that you are correct.